and get up. On air and online, this is SouthFlorida.com Live.
Well, today, the national political sphere is shaken. We're going to explain how the Republican Senate win in Massachusetts may affect the issues that you care about right here at home. The results are in, and the late Senator Kennedy's seat will now be occupied by a Republican Scott Brown. So what does this mean for the controversial health care debate and other issues that you care about? Joining us to talk about the latest in politics is Republican strategist, political commentator Noelle Nikpour. Good to see you again.
Hey, good to see you as well.
So this is a big deal. Now, a lot of people in Florida, I know, as a Republican, congratulations. A lot of people in Florida are thinking, why do I care about a Massachusetts Senate race? But it matters if you care about health care, right?
Absolutely. I mean, they sent a message to Washington and to the rest of the seats that are up in 2010. Hey, you know, don't take it for granted. You know, it's not all about the Democratic Party. Scott Brown showed us with a seat that was held for many years by Ted Kennedy that the age of entitlement, where you think a seat's just going to go ahead and go to the Democrats just because it's got a D by its name, is not going to happen.
Okay, so now that a Republican has that seat, the Democrats lose the supermajority in the Senate, which means that they're going to have a really hard time now passing that health care bill.
Well, it was a sad day for Harry Reid, I'm sure, in his house when he's thinking, well, I got to go back and, you know, to the drawing board. They still could pass health care, but that 60th vote, which will be Scott Brown, you know he's not going to vote for it.
No, absolutely right. He's flat out just complained about it. Yeah, right.
So he's taking his truck and going down there.
So if you had to guess, and we have a couple of other things to get to, so last point on this, but if you had to guess about health care, if it's going to pass, whether it be the House, the Senate, what do you think? Is it going to pass?
You know what? I don't think it will pass. A lot of people say that it's going to go ahead and be shoved through. I don't think it will because, you know what? A lot of other elections are up for 2010, just like I said, in different states. You know, right here too as well. And I think that's going to send a message that these offices and these seats are in trouble. So I think that they're going to think long and hard before really doing that because they're going to lose their power.
Okay, let's talk about how things have changed nationally. Senator Dodd said that he would be resigning. You had, obviously, as you mentioned, the Senate race here in Florida and the implications that's going to have. You have this grassroots Tea Party movement now from the Republicans. So is there a sea change now in national politics? I know as a Republican, you're probably feeling fairly good these days. What do you think?
Well, there is a change. I mean, look at the Tea Partiers, for example. That party is emerging. I mean, they have speakers all the time. Sarah Palin is going to a huge Tea Party movement to speak. So they pretty much could emerge as a third party. They are, you know, made up of middle Americans that are sick and tired of everything going on in politics from the right and from the left and wanting to make a difference.
All right, last thing, I want to get your quick opinion on Sarah Palin. She's now this TV journalist for Fox News. She's all over the place.
Yeah.
She's all over that channel.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I think it's great. People want to hear from her. And you know what? She was on Bill O'Reilly making her debut not too long ago on Fox, and it was one of the highest rated shows when she was on that night.
People can't get enough of her.
That's right.
Much like we can't get enough of you.
Oh, thank you.
Except for today, sadly, because we're out of time, but you'll come back.
Absolutely.
All right, and if you just can't wait that long, you need to know more about Noelle. For more on Noelle Nikpour, including her blog and her political posts, visit SouthFlorida.com and click on the Go button.